Hi, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer from Echigo Beer, which is located up in Niigata, Japan. And they claim to be Japan's first microbrewery, and they very well may be. They opened in 1994. Which is probably probably a year before anybody else that I can think of, like Mino, perhaps. They've been around for quite a while, and they're located in Niigata Prefecture, which is on the Sea of Japan. And during the winter, which we're in right now, it's one of the snowiest places in Japan. It's like every day that they get a dose of, a big hit of snow from the Sea of Japan coming in. And in any case, let's move along. And their their slogan is "Let's be romantic and act on stage." Well, you can see here somebody is acting on stage here, and this comes from the founder of the brewery, who worked as a stage actor in Europe in the late 1970s and part of the 1980s. And he is the scion of a sake brewing family in Niigata. And when he was in Europe, he worked again as an actor, but he met a German woman and apparently visited her in Germany during his vacations and became impressed with German beer and the culture around beer, and decided to try to recreate that when he came back to Japan. They were a little bit shaky, I think. When I used to drink them a while back, they've gotten better, and they've come out with all kinds of different beers now. So they've been producing all sorts of things. And on RateBeer, they have 69 beers listed, and on Untapped, an equal 69 beers, different individual beers. And the average on Untapped is 3.46 out of 5. So this beer is called Echigo Raspberry Chocolate Cake Stout. Kind of unusual. It is a pastry stout, and I don't think not many breweries have made pastry stouts in Japan so far. It should be interesting. And on RateBeer, there are no ratings whatsoever. On Untapped, there are 25 ratings, and the average is 3.65. So 77% alcohol and 15 international bittering units. I think it costs around 300 yen. This is showing up in the liquor stores around Japan, specifically Yamaya stores, liquor stores. So. So it does have hops and some lactose and cacao and raspberry puree as well. So it should be interesting. Shall we be romantic and act on stage? Give me a guitar. Okay. So on some of his other label art, it has saxophone player or a flamenco dancer, that sort of thing. They're all being romantic and acting on stage. Okay. This is a very dark brown color with it had some translucency when I was pouring it out, but I can't see it now. I can't even see through the light here, but when I was pouring it out, it was slightly translucent. So very dark brown, with a dark tan head, like a half a finger or so of dark tan foam. Okay. All right, roast malt, certainly. Yeah, absolutely. Getting the kind of chocolate sense as well from the cacao. Raspberries, well, no, I don't get it, but I suppose it's in the taste. Let's try. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so the aroma is kind of a rich roastiness and chocolate, And the flavor is a bit thinner. It has the roast, it has the raspberry, it comes through very well. Kind of a mix, maybe raspberry and strawberry. Very light little kind of lactic buzz. Some beers have this lactic buzz that kind of goes up into your nostrils. Very slight characteristic of that in this. And overall, that's basically it. It is kind of thin. It leaves kind of tracks in your the back of your tongue, definitely of chocolate and raspberry together. Interesting, unusual. Just a touch thin, I think, maybe. Could have a little bit more body, and it might be really nice otherwise. This is not bad. Interesting, something new. And if you live in Japan, you might want to give this a go. Again, it's called Echigo Raspberry Chocolate Cake Stout. Okay, and I would say raspberry chocolate, the cake element would imply to me some more thickness and body that it doesn't really have, but overall it's pretty good, pretty interesting. I could give this maybe a 3.3 out of 5. Probably not much higher than that. Yeah, it's tasty. Just a little bit wanting in body, I think, but other than that, yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, that's it for today. Please take care and subscribe to the channel, and let me hear from you if you would like to send a comment, and I will reply. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.